Okay, so I was born in Punjab in Amritsar, but I went straight away to Guwahati because that's where my family was. I was very, very young, I think about 2.5, 3 years old when we came down to Delhi, and Delhi has been it. Other than that, I've been part of mostly boarding schools, doing school, and when I went abroad to study, came back, and here I am right in front of you doing what I do. Okay, I think I'm almost living my dream. I always did want to. I always liked communicating. I always liked reaching out to people. So doing live shows like the one I did right now, television, and a little bit in the movie business is I think what is making my life almost like a dream. Yeah. Well, I think the very thing that I think is very important to everybody, that skill that I think we all human beings should have, is to communicate with each other, and I think that's something, it's a learning experience for me. I'm not saying that I've mastered it, but I think it's one of the most important skills in this world, and I think all of us should strive towards it, because if two humans can't communicate with each other, I think it's the greatest loss known to mankind. Yeah. So I think this entire business that I'm in is all about compliments. I don't know how many of them are genuine or not, but you know, you do a television show, you go and come off a live stage. Obviously everybody has thousands of compliments, but I think one of the most interesting ones that has always been is this time I went to a party and there was this beautiful woman. She was about 70, 75 years old, had beautiful white hair. And when I was introduced to her, she said, "Oh, you don't have to introduce Rajiv to me. He's in my bedroom every night. I watch his television shows every night in my bedroom." Look, there are many cliches that people give. You should have belief in yourself, hard work, you should not give up. It's very important to strive forward. You should be able to take the good with the bad. I think the most important thing for success is the fact that you should do everything with a clean heart without trying to take other people down, because the negativity that you create when you hurt somebody else eventually comes into your life. So the way to move forward is to take everybody with you. That's the most important lesson I've learned. Well, I think the younger generation should learn that not every single thing is online, not every single thing is a device. You don't have to live from screen to screen to screen. Have real life communication. Today people sit in the same house and send messages to each other rather than sitting together and maybe enjoying, you know, a dinner or a drink, or sit down and actually talk to each other. I think the most important thing that the younger generation could do is shut your screen down and start talking to people. Okay, so lots of people are my inspiration, but I think my greatest inspiration has always been my mother. Even before Twitter and Facebook were invented, she could actually communicate without even talking. With a single glance, she could do what Twitter and Facebook has never been able to do. So my greatest inspiration, the reason why I do all of this, has always been my mother. Okay, all right. I think it's a great job you guys are doing. I think it's really important today for every generation, not just younger, but for every one of us to have an inspiration, good guidance, something that truly hits us and says, that's an important thing I could incorporate into my life. A lot of people today have aimless inspiration. I want to make a lot of money, I want to be a unicorn, and not understanding that the final objective of life and goal cannot be money. It has to be for a reason. So great job you guys are doing, and congratulations.